And welcome back to SA Sports Show. Barry, it's been a lot of fun. We've had some fantastic guests.
Yes.
More fun with me or with Phil?
Oh, well, Phil owes me money, so it's more fun with you at the moment. But I'll get him.
Now, Glenelg Footy Club, what about that?
Flying.
Absolutely fine. Top of the table.
Which is
We've
good
got
too, Gando,
young
because
Brad McCarthy. Welcome. Yes, and it is good.
Welcome to you, mate. Before we get on to Brad, and I say good because a big club like Glenelg, a big SNFL club like Glenelg, was struggling a few years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Timmy Ginnivan was going down there giving them $2 and sort of, which, you know, that's all. They've survived. Yeah. And I think that's how good. That's good because they need Glenelg, and they need Glenelg playing well.
Because we'll just go back in time a little bit, Brad. Sorry, like when I was growing up, Glenelg were just one of the most powerful clubs with their Ports and Ords and Sturts. You know, they were just, you know, I mean, I hated Glenelg because they were just a threat to Port Adelaide, you know. And I know there was that, you know, bit of a lean period there. Yeah. And it's so important that Glenelg are you know, up around that top group, which you are in the SNFL. So congratulations, you must have been having a great time.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, been on top. Played a little bit last year and we didn't make finals, so hopefully this year be able to make finals will be good.
I've seen Glenelg a couple of times and they are a totally different unit. They are to what they were last year anyway. They were just a totally different team.
But you ran home really well last year. That was, it probably took the coach, because you're the new coach, probably took him half the year, and all of a sudden, I think you won, what, 5 out of the last 6 games or something? It's not a bad effort. Yeah.
So tell us your story, mate. You're a country boy, you come down to play for the Bays. Well, you didn't really come down to play for the Bays. What was your story?
I came down, so from Lucendale originally with Darcy Fogarty down there, and came up in Year 9 to Ross boarding school, so boarded there for a few years. It's good for my education, and
not a bad football program as well.
Not too bad at all, so it was good.
Yeah. So did you come down here specifically for school or to play footy?
It was both a little bit. So school, obviously getting a good education up here, and obviously sport as well helps.
And the folks have got a ranch down there somewhere at Lucendale. They got a farm or?
Yeah, a little bit of a farm, but
you're not a farmer?
Younger brother gets in a bit of farming, but hopefully one day I might head back. But obviously at uni now, so see how we go.
It always gets me about, you know, the kids that come off the farm. If they always want to go back to the farm. But you had that little wry smile there. I don't think he wants to go there. I think he's quite happy running around the Bays.
Yeah, hey, Brad, I mean, you go along beautifully, and they bring this mid-year draft, which you know, is a bit controversial. I'm not a big one for it myself, you know. And you lose young Hosey, who was playing fantastic footy, and I actually thought that this could cause a bit of a hiccup, but it didn't, which is great. And you're still going as strong as ever.
Going well,
we seem to have pretty good foreline. We've got some big boys up there, McBean, Reynolds. Josh Scott's been out a little bit through injury, but
because I reckon you were really tested the other week, and I was actually watching on TV against the Crows, and it was just like this the whole game. It was really neck and neck, and you just broke away, and then you sort of really broke their backs in a way. So that must give you a lot of confidence, because people were saying they're probably the best team or the second best team, and you really showed that. Oh, hang on, no. You guys are.
I think they had Gibbs, Jacobs that day, Douglas, Lucia. They had a lot of good players in the team, and I think it was the third quarter where we got on top of them a bit. But I think the last quarter they actually came back, and obviously it was pretty tight. And siren went when the were 2 points up, and there's a ball up in their square. So pretty good timing.
Got the chocolates. That's all that matters.
Which was good. So,
Now you're part of the under-18s that had guys like Lycosis, Isaac Rankin, these guys getting drafted. Were you hopeful of being drafted yourself? Because you had a very good carnival the year that you played with these blokes. You featured very highly in the ratings as well as a player, a strong-bodied defender, small defender.
Played small defence. It was pretty good playing with some of those. Boys that probably always going to go pretty high, likes the Fogarty, and our captain, Callum Coleman-Jones, went to Tigers, and Mitch Crowd and a few of those boys. But, for me, I think I just had to have an excellent year, probably being a little bit smaller than the rest of them, probably had to stand out a bit more, and I was pretty happy with my carnival, but I was playing probably reserves football at that time and probably had to be playing that extra, better footy or maybe even pushing the league, so...
it would still be a goal for you, of course.
Yeah, still a goal.
How old are you, mate?
20.
So young, puffy, you know.
Yeah, so it gives you a bit of hope having mid-year drafts and boys getting picked up as overages these days.
Yeah,
well, that's a very good point.
Yeah. And they'll get plenty of time when you know there's 8 sides not playing in the AFL, or how many there is, and they get to watch the finals in the SANFL. So that's a great opportunity for you there as well.
So where are they playing you? Where are the Bays playing you?
Playing mainly down back, so half back, and also well, I think the last month I've been playing a little bit through the midfield and half forward. So just
coming from a player who all your life defender, or
mainly midfielder. But the likes of Luke Partington's running through there, Marlon Motlop, and we got Matthew Snooks. We've got some good depth through the midfield. So you learn a lot from them. And
I know you had Paul Roos come to your club, I think, last year and had a good chat there because he's obviously a good friend of the of your coach and worked with Paul, which is nice. So that would have been just fantastic for the coach here to bring those sort of players to your club and Inspire as a club must be just give that little extra edge.
Yeah, it does. He was good mates with Mark Stone, the coach, and I think Stoney did a bit of work up there at Sydney. Obviously brought him down and had a chat and talked about how Sydney was so successful with their team culture, all that type of thing. And I think that's what we've brought into the club and hopefully, brought a bit of a brand.
How tough's he? How tough's the coach?
Tough, he's keeps us in line. He's very, he's very disciplined. Got,
I suppose they've got to be, don't they? Really?
They've got to be. I like, I like the way he coaches, so it's good.
Got that sort of negative sort of way like the Swans probably have, and probably also Freo, which had that, with Ross Lyons working with Paul Roos as well. That we sort of, we play that little bit of net. We don't want the others to score. Is it still a bit the same way, even though you do score quite well? Yeah,
a little bit. I suppose everyone's got their defensive structures and that. A little bit. But we pride ourselves on offence and defence and just transition. So obviously defence is
big
these days, getting that right. And
we saw a little bit of that last week. I think both teams scored 49 points, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So it wasn't big scores, and you drew with North Adelaide. So
that's a second draw, I think, the Bay had too.
Yeah, we had one against South early in the year as well.
That's right, it was too.
That's amazing, isn't it? That is amazing. You get two in a year.
I know. So
you get none in 100 years, and then two in 1 year. It's amazing, really.
Is it nice for you though to think when the pressure's on, the ball sort of coming down the fence, and all of a sudden the game plan is just get 1 or 2 extra, and all the clubs do it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that coverage sort of coming back to help us out a little bit.
Well, there is a bit of extra coverage we get, but they're having defenders behind the ball as well, so it was kind of hard, and especially for the midfielders getting the ball in the forward line, they'd probably to be a little bit smarter trying to move the ball around the loose defenders. So
there's some big units now playing in the forward line.
Some big units,
isn't there? Half forward flankers and whatever. They're no longer that skinny little nippy half forward flanker.
No.
There's some big units you would have had to come up against this year.
Especially solid midfielders that are resting down there as well. You probably get the job on. So it's pretty.
Yeah, but you're okay because you were listed as a strong body. You are. Look like you're very well put together, very stocky. So it helps.
If he makes you feel uncomfortable, that's fine. I can see.
He was listed to be a strong body midfielder, which you need to be. Is what I was trying to get at. You need to be. You can't be pushed off the footy as a defender.
Yeah, exactly.
So good on you. You're doing well.
Well, Brad, thank you so much for coming in, and all the best for the rest of the year. And if Port don't win it, I really hope you guys do.
Cheers.
Fantastic, mate. All the best.
We're coming for you, mate. We're coming for you. Good on you, mate. Good luck.
We're back after the break.